Hey, Bronco Country, welcome to another episode of Cover 2. I'm Ray Crockett. He's the Ring of Famer, Steve Atwater. Yes, we know, we suffered another tough loss down in Miami. Steve, you were there. How was the atmosphere, at least?
It was a great atmosphere for football. The stadium is beautiful. You know, we won Super Bowl 33 in that stadium. Although they've had a $22 million renovation, they gutted it, and it's a really beautiful stadium, beautiful weather. Atmosphere was great for football. But our outcome wasn't what we wanted.
The stadium may have been beautiful. The playing of football was not. And it's getting tough each week, and I know you guys are doing the same thing that we are. We're trying to look for bright spots. There were some bright spots. Let's get to some defense, Steve. First and foremost, we were missing some of our up front guys, so we let another rusher run for 100 yards. Only the second time this year, but missing Pecco and those guys, that really hurt us a lot.
Yeah, it definitely hurt us. Domata Pecco up front, he's been really the anchor of that defensive line. We've been doing really good stopping guys. We had a couple other injuries as well, with Derek Wolfe being out with the neck injury. So that run defense just wasn't as strong in there against the run. And with that, Kenyon was able to rush for over 100 yards. And that's only the second time that's happened this year.
Yeah, it was ugly. Didn't look good. But here's something positive that you and I can relate to. The no-fly zone at least started to look like the old no-fly zone. They came up with some big takeaways, and it was good to see them play back to their old selves.
Yeah, I mean, all three of the guys who were part of the no-fly zone did a really good job. Chris Harris did a great job on the interception, and he did a good job covering all day. Bradley Roby made a few big plays, knocking passes down, really tight coverage, and then Justin Simmons did a wonderful job stepping in, playing the cornerback position, covering all day, although he did give up one touchdown pass. It's very understandable considering he was playing out of position, but that pick six was an amazing play and big time we needed at that point in the game.
And I'm one of those guys who I understand going from playing corner, moving inside to playing the nickel. It's a tough position to play. And for him, even tougher because he moved from where you play, from safety inside to the nickel, and did a great job. We hadn't had a pick six since Aqib Talib's 103-yard interception return for a touchdown. So for Justin to do that, it was great. And for the no-fly zone in particular, I was glad to see them play the way they did, match up well, and play man-to-man well. Moving to the offense, Steve, what did you think there? I mean, they just can't, for whatever reason, they just can't seem to get it together. Just doesn't seem like they're all on the same point.
Yeah, and I really feel badly for the guys because they're going out there, they're working their tails off every single day in practice. They're going out playing hard in the games and just not getting the results. But I think when it boils down to it, we're just not executing the way we should execute. And, you know, we just got to go back to the drawing board. It's just like we've been doing week after week, get back to the basics, and hopefully we can get something going next week.
So what do you think about the quarterback situation? It's our fourth time we've changed quarterbacks. I just really feel for myself, I don't think we can change again. I think we just have to ride it out and just see if one of these quarterbacks can actually make some plays and turn around and do better than what they've done in the past. How do you feel about that with Trevor right now?
Yeah, I think it's been difficult on the quarterbacks having to change so much. We've had some injuries, the injury to Paxton Lynch. We thought he would be able to show the team and the fans what all he could do. So yeah, with him being down now, I'm not sure what the situation is. I'm not sure if they'll go with Brock Osweiler or stick with Trevor Siemian. But either way you go, I think eventually we're going to have to settle down at that position and just ride it out. And we're going to have some ups and downs, but hopefully in the end we'll have more ups and downs.
Well, if you're looking at this from a whole, from a fan's perspective, some fans would say we're playing our way into a better draft position.
Oh, yeah.
But
and we've heard that, you know, 7, 6 a.m., both Ray Crockett and I, he's on from 3 to 6. I'm on from 10 to 12 each day. We've had some callers call in and mention the fact, hey, let's just tank the season so we can get a high draft pick. And, yeah, what do you have to say about that?
Well, you know, Steve, players, we don't think that way. Players, they're out there right now practicing, studying film, trying to figure out a way to get a win. We're watching film. We're trying to hope that, and that's what really, when it boils down to it, you play to win the games. If we get a better draft pick, we get one. But at the end of the day, orange and blue, we're trying to figure out a way to get a win.